Hello, let's see what's new in the new version of SpeedFlow 0.0.9. So we changed I will select all of this. We changed the symmetrize, and as you will see, it's really powerful. So you will launch the symmetrize. You will be in the symmetrize, but like the mirror, you can add axis and you can remove axis. For example, I will add Shift Y, and I will click on the side I want the Shift Y. So for example, if I want this here, I just have to click here. If I want this here, I just have to click here. And that's it. I can make Shift Z. If I want this here, I will click here, the direction. If I want this here, I will click here. For example, I want this here, I will click here. I can also remove axis, Alt. We added Alt and not Control because on this one we cannot use Control. We will search why for that, for why we cannot use it. But if I want to remove the Z axis, I will make Alt Z. If I want to remove the X, Alt X, Alt Y. And now I can choose the axis directly. X, I click. Y, I click. Z, I click. Or Z, I click. Or Z, yep, I will remove the Z. Yep, I will, and that's it. So, same for object on the other side. For example, I will edit this one, symmetrize. I'm in X. I will choose Y, I will click here, I will choose Shift Z, I will add this, and that's my result. I can make Shift X, and that's my result, Alt X, Alt Y, and Alt Z. And directly I can choose Y and Shift Z. And as you can see, this is really powerful. For this last one, I will select the object. And I will make a symmetrize. As you can see, I'm directly in a negative X because I work all of the time on this side and not on this one. But if you want to change this, you just have to make Alt X, and you can just click on X and click here if you want this here. And as you can see, this is okay. I can make Shift Y here, Shift Z here, Alt Z, Shift Z, I want this here, donc I click here, and as you can see, it's okay. I will remove the Z, Alt Z, Alt X, and Alt Y. And as you can see, this is simple. Just have to select the side you want, and you will have the side you want. I will make X, I want this here, I click, I have this here. Alt X, X, here, Y, here, yep, here, as you can see, Shift X, here, or Alt X, Shift X, here, and as you can see, this is nice. So that's it for the symmetrize. As you can see, this is really powerful. This is simpler, and you can do whatever you want. You can remove, add, etc. And this is really nice. I like it a lot. We change again a little the bevel weight. Previously we added it in the preferences. As you can see, we added it here, but we removed it because it wasn't good like this setup. So you still have the possibility to choose your settings for subdiv mode and no subdiv mode. You can choose if you want subdiv mode as default or not. Right now I'm not, so I will have this. You can choose if you want to keep the wire. Okay. And I will add a cylinder. I will launch a bevel like this one. I will go in subdiv mode, add some subdivision, change the profile, choose a big bevel, and press W. And now, as you can see, I'm in bevel weight, and if I adjust my bevel, I can change the size directly. I can make an inset, extrude, inset, like this. I can select this one change the bevel weight. I can also add a subdivision surface if I want. I can select this one. I will this one and this one, change the size. I can select this one, insert here, like this. I can make this, select this. I will directly edit this one. For example, I will make the wire. I will show the wire. I will edit this one with a little wire, like this. I will select this, make an inset like this, and directly I will have the good bevel weight, or I can edit it here, like this. Yep. We can move directly the bevel in the modifier. If I'm in the bevel, for example, like this, with the arrow, I can edit, as you can see, change it directly. And here I can edit all the bevels. So as you can see, this is really nice too. Yep. For this one, as you can see, I'm limited to this width. So if I want a bigger width, I will add a bigger width like this, and after I will edit the other bevel to have exactly what I want. Yep, I will select this, like this. And as you can see, this is really nice too. So, last things, I will make Shift C, Alt G. I created this one. It's a personal add-on I did for everyday modeling. It's not for no subdiv, no subdiv, it's for everything, in fact. If you have an object, you will have this pie menu with the possibility to use the line. So this line is this add-on, Snap Utility Line. Yep, so if I select it, I can directly, as you can see, use it. Why I use it? Because we have snap, and as you can see, I have a little snap here, and like this I can do whatever I want, and this is nice. For example, if I want to be sure to have the same distance here, I will have, as you can see, a little snap. So this is really cool, and you can make some undo. Oopla. The little issue, as you see directly, it's sometimes Blender crash with this tool. Not always. So it's why I use the auto save incremental add-on. It's the same increment save as Maya. It's Lapinage, we did it. I asked him for this, and it's a lifesaver, and you should use it. I will add the link directly. So in MyPy, I have the line. You have also, for example, if you make some Boolean poof, if you apply it, the possibility to place it in solid, or in wire, or in solid, or in wire, as you want. You have the possibility to create an AutoSmooth directly. As you can see, I'm in AutoSmooth, Control B. Yep, and the AutoSmooth is here. Maybe I should have used the 30. I will make this this setting, it's better. We have some tool, but I will show you this after. In edit mode, you have some possibilities. You still have the line. You have the possibility, for example, I will add a bevel. Here, as you can see, we can see the bevel weight. And here you can hide everything, or you can show everything, or you can hide directly only the bevel weight. So now I see the crease, I can hide the crease, and now I see the sharps. So as you can see, you can show everything directly or hide everything. It's useful when you edit your object, so don't hesitate to use it like this. Okay. We have add crease, add sharp, clear sharp, and add sharps and clear sharps. What is the difference? I'm in no subdiv mode on the speed flow, and if I'm in no subdiv mode, I will add this, and this will add all the sharps. For example, I will click here, add sharps, I will hide the bevel, and as you can see, I have all the sharps. Okay, same here, clear. And if I want only crease, I will have only crease. If I want only sharp, I will have only sharp, and I can clear crease and I can clear sharp. So that's useful, and it's pretty useful. It's nice. So if you are in subdiv mode, for example, I will, with S, I'm now in subdiv mode, so I will only have the bevel, as you can see. And now you have add bevel weight and clear bevel weight. And like this, you can directly, if you are in subdiv mode with subdiv option, you can, for example, I will do this, clear bevel weight, Control B, add subdivision, and you have directly the result you want. So it's depending of what mode you are, and for example, if I have this one, I will press F with the Smart Fill add-on. I will edit this one to have exactly what I want, and directly I will make a lap relax. A little crack. I'm not lucky on this on this video. So this pie is not finished. As you can see, I have some issue, and for example, I will make a duplicate, Shift D. I will make a boolean. I will apply it. I will show you the next tool. I will select this one, and I have the clean face. So if I make a clean face, as you can see, that clean my face. I can select multiple like this, clean face. Okay. On this example, it's working really nice, but on different like this, for example, the result will be less nice. I will do this. I will clean face. Oh, on this one it's okay. On this example, I'm lucky. Okay, so it's, for example, I will use this one. I will add this and this, for example, this and this, this and this, and I will select this one, make a clean face. On this one, it's okay too. Okay. I stop here. You will test it as you want. What we have else? Le lap relax. This one I will show you after. This add-on has some tools for curves, and if I am in curve mode, I have the possibility to edit my curve. I will be in here. I will add this, and I can select everything. I can choose poly. I have to clean this one too. It's a early version, it's not finished, but as you can see. And I can select everything. I can make Bezier, I can choose auto, I can choose align, I can choose vector, I can choose free. And as you can see, this is really nice. I will select everything, I will make auto. If you use, for example, Tubify, I have a Tubify here, I will select this one. You have the radius, and with the radius you can change the size of your point. Radius, like this. Can edit this one, radius. Here. You can switch show normal if you want. I will remove the Tubify. Here, you can show normal, you can hide normal, you can recalculate normal, you can close or open, you can switch direction. If, for example, I have a Tubify, I will select everything, I will switch direction, you can recalculate normal, etc., etc. Depending on what you do, the result will be different. Okay, This video is really difficult. So I will add a bevel. I'm here. The last tools are Carver, I will show you after, but we added some little tool to work really fast. It's for me, this pie honestly is for me. I will give you if you want, but if you don't want, don't use it, but it's really for me. You can add vertice directly. I have a vertice here. You can edit your vertice like this. You can select your point, make a little bevel like this, and you have the vertice bool here, and you are directly in the boolean, and you can choose to make a rebool here, and that's nice. So as you can see, you have the possibility to make some nice curved boolean. I will add a vertice. I will edit it. Youpla. I will go in vertice. Yup, snap. I will edit it. Here. I have to make something that will be closed like this. You can select everything. Control B, V, plus. Yep. And A to apply, for example. And as you can see, this is fast and this is nice. You also have the possibility to have a plane like this. You can directly, with the same shortcut, make a bool or a bool if you want. You can edit this one, make a little scale like this, make an array like this, and directly make sure the bool like this. This is nice. You can also choose, for example, cylinder 8 is for subdivide modeling, and cylinder 32 is for this kind of modeling. I will edit this, G. I will select everything, Shift D, yup, up. I can make a rebool. And as you can see, yep, it's okay and it's fast. So that's my version for me, only for me, for this kind of cut. And as you can see, this is really simple and fast. So I will delete this. I will add a new bevel. I'm here. And you have a button for Carver. So Carver, if you don't know what is it, it's an add-on made by Pixivore. We haven't worked on this one. It's only a button to call the tool because the tool is great, and you will see what is it. For example, I have my object. I will launch Carver, and I will be here. I can select this, make shift and click. This, click, this, alt to move, and this, yep, alt, shift, and this. You can also, with control, click, make a def with D, and you will press, and you will have, as you can see, up, it's nice. So you can also create object with C. I will create this, an object like this, for example. And as you can see, I have a new object. I can make an array in Y, in X, in Z, not in Z. I'm in cap lock once again. I will make this and this, and I select this one, and apply. Okay. So as you can see, this is really simple and very nice. You can also call the tool and press space to choose line, and the line is really useful because you can, as you can see, with control, have a snap, and you can edit your object, create your object like this, shift, I'm in def 2, again, press, and as you can see I have this one. You can edit your object, Control B, yep, I can select this one, go here, I will make, call the tool, I will go in negative, Control click to place the cursor, 3, here, here. Okay, so as you can see, this is like a box cutter, but you can do more, and the line is really powerful. You have to select your object, and one thing I don't have showed is, for example, I have this one. I will call the tool, and I will make a rectangle, and shift, and click. And as you can see, you can edit multiple objects at the same time. Yep. I will do this, and as you can see, this is really nice on a multiple object. I can select this one, call the tool, make this here, or this, shift here, and after I can remove this one, select this one, move this one. So this add-on is not our add-on. We don't work on it. So don't ask us for help on this one. It's not our job. It's a Pixiver job. But as you can see, this is really nice. You also have circle. So you will choose your circle, W to increase the subdivision, the segment, and X to excuse me, my English is it's late. W to decrease and X to increase, as you can see. You can turn your object, you can move it, you can press Control, as you can see, and you can click to make your boolean. Yep. And you have to clean after, G, I will Control X, and I will have this result. So as you can see, this is Carver is really nice. It's free, so don't hesitate to use it. Carver works with RDops too. If you want, you prefer use RDops, you can use RDops. You can also use Box Cutter. Box Cutter is really nice too. It's fast. Carver has the line tool. I really love the line tool. It's really simple and it's really nice. Yep. And with the snap, as you can see, poof, the result is perfect. Yep. I will edit this one, remove this, Control B. Here, poof. I will go here, call the tool, Control X. Youpla. Call the tool, Control click, excuse me, go in front, make this, and I have my result directly. Yep, I can edit this one, Control B, edit the size of my bevel, and as you can see, the result is really nice. So this Pi is the SpeedFlow companion. So it's not SpeedFlow, it's another add-on. I did it for me to work on my daily jobs, and it's for curve, polygon, subdiv, no subdiv, etc. It's in work in progress. I have some bug, but this is really nice, quoi. And I have also my line tool here. I will make this. As you can see, after I can select this one, make a little scale like this, call the bool and make a reball. Yep, and that's it. I can after edit this one, make a bevel here, and yep, Control B, yep, vertice. Can select, Control B, V, plus, up, a little reball, and that's it. I will remove this one. And as you can see, this is really fast to make this. I will reactivate the auto smooth. I can after edit this, like this, for example. And that's it. Or I can use a box cutter, or I can use carver. It's depending of what you prefer. Yep. I can directly press C and space, and I will have this. And that's it. I think you can see the potential, the new tools. They are really great, and you can do whatever you want. And this one is useful. I use it a lot, and this one too. And carver too, and Hardup also, depending of what you want and what you need. And personally, I work principally for subdiv modeling, so this kind of modeling I never use it, but people need it, and we made it, and we hope you like it, because it's nice kind of modeling, and it's fast, and this is really nice when it's fast. Up. And as you can see, that's work really nice. I will add, for example, poof, a cylinder. Oop, a little crash. I will stop it here. And I hope you like the new Symmetrize tool and the SpeedFlow companion and carver and other add-ons. Bye bye.